reversal. Can he capitalize on it? He's not going to get caught with that one. They call him the Samoan Bulldozer. And you don't get closer to the truth than that.
No kidding. He's just about as big and almost as strong. And the only difference is you can turn a bulldozer off if something goes wrong. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way. And I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What?
Look at the fire in his eyes.
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here. He's all fired up now, King. And I'd hate to be... We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
Oh, man. That was almost 3, JR. Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
Oh, no. This is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is...
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves.
Here comes another superstar. I love it. How can Shawn Michaels keep calling himself the Heartbreak Kid? Does he really think he's still breaking hearts at his age?
King, I'm sorely tempted to say something about the pot and the kettle.
Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you can come down that hurt.
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament. It's hard to believe, King, but New Love is where Mick Foley's legendary career started.
That's true, JR. It's hard to believe the hardcore legend started it. I think he's going for it, JR.
He sure is. What a pile driver. That'll take a couple of inches off your height.
I feel like we shouldn't even be talking during this match, JR. We should just silence...
Is it time? Yes, we've got another superstar joining the match. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE...
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It is if the hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long.
The very sight of Kane makes my blood run cold. What an inhuman monster he is.
You say monster like it's a bad... There's the pin! That was like 2 7/8, JR. I gotta say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King?
Another superstar joining in. The more the merrier, I say.
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars such a short climb, but a potentially long fall. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out the... Oh, no. Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
He sure is. Sweet chin music right in the kiss. He's got some evil intentions here.
Oh, man.
Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans.
This could be a pinfall. Excellent count. What ring presence.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
Oh, no. We know what this is.
The Samoan spike. That could crush your windpipe, JR. We could have a pinfall
could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick.
A textbook reversal there.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! We can't go on without tapping after this. Man, oh sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match. And now it's paying off.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. Look at Shawn Michaels. The future Hall of Famer has overcome so much adversity in his career. But the Heartbreak Kid's got more heart than anyone I've ever seen in this business.
You know, JR, HBK might be a living legend and all, but I wish he'd just keep his mouth shut and let his actions in the ring speak for him. He's never met a microphone he didn't like.
Michaels has impressed me more times than I can count, King. Even you have to admit that he's done a lot for this business.
Yeah, and the business has done a lot for him. Michaels tries to come off as a goody two-shoes, but when it comes right down to it, he's as much of an egotist as anyone else in the business. I've been looking...
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary?
I think that Dude Love might well be the most unique of Mick Foley's various personas.
Personas? Why don't you call it like it is, JR? Mick Foley's got multiple personalities. He's schizophrenic. He's completely out of his tree.
Well, excuse me, Dr. Jerry, but I didn't know that you were a practicing psychiatrist.
I'm not. But it doesn't take a PhD to see that if the voices in Mick Foley's head had to pay rent, he'd be a millionaire. Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's...
Uh-oh. I think we know where he's going with this, JR.
What a sickening choke slam! All the way to hell!
Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the...
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. I'll admit it, it's a little scary to watch up close, but I love watching Kane go to work. He's practically unstoppable.
He's certainly not hit his opponent kick out of this pitting predicament.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure... And there's the cover!
2, 3.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does.
Here's the pin! Could this be it? Well, he did what he came to do. He beat down his opponent until he could hit the pinfall.
That's the way it's done, King. Nothing ambiguous about that outcome.
You're right about that, JR. He clearly dominated his opponent.
I said chill. Up and down that slide. Just a sexy word.